Now, a growing trend of awareness going around baseball now is random versus block training. Now, frankly, it isn't anything new. The benefits are just more proven. And one of those perks is allowing yourself to look ugly. So let's get after it. The concept of block training centers on the basic execution of the fundamentals. The practice is designed to build the necessary foundation of movements without variables. Now, this enables the athlete to acquire the necessary repetitions towards mastering a skill. Now, in doing so, one develops muscle memory, which boosts confidence in the task. Now, by paying attention to the body for personal feedback, can create short-term success. Now, the disadvantages. Block training harbors on the mundane. Therefore, it can be difficult to maintain mental engagement after a while. The skills gathered through block training do not correlate to competition. Thus, learning retention is insufficient. And this creates poor transfer to game scenarios. Now, block training for pitchers will be considered flat grounds and bullpen sessions, and both are essential early on in the season to gather the necessary repetitions going into competition. Now, bullpens no doubt lay the groundwork to mentally and physically execute all of your pitches consistently. Now, however, once that is down packed, the athlete in us all is starved to be pushed. We all know that there's more out there for us to achieve, and the high flyers understand there will be ugliness ahead, followed by massive results for those who stay focused and trust the process. Now, once an athlete has his or her base, then it's time to get after it, because a competitor has to break out of isolation. Now is the time to implement what is developed into game situations, and the variables make it ugly, and that's perfectly fine, as stress creates strength. Now, in random training, the harder it is, the lower the expectations, and the circumstances of random training can exceed that of an actual game. Now, an enhanced degree of difficulty increases mental engagement. Therefore, the objective is to push the athlete both mentally and physically. As a result, there is a higher retention of learning, which correlates to game situations. Now, because of the higher intensity in random training, execution results will be poor. Regardless, that is not to be dwelled upon seriously. Now, under the circumstances, one goal of intense random training is to prepare athletes to make faster decisions. In baseball, the higher up the ladder you go, the faster the game moves. So random training is a matter of preparing beyond just the current season. Now, athletes need to be pushed out of their comfort zones and prepared to execute in whatever insane situations may appear. Now, this prepares them for failure, as their weaknesses will be exposed. As a result, the feedback creates the necessary sense of urgency to make the adjustment. The disadvantages. Unfortunately, random training can have adverse effects on athletes who are not fundamentally sound. Now, whether it be a beginner or someone who is struggling and has to come back to basics and work out some mechanical flaws, getting ahead of themselves when they are not ready can create setbacks. And random training requires a lot of discipline to perform in fast-paced environments. Now, in the next video, I will get into some random training situations. How, as a pitcher, you can be pushed out of your comfort zone in order to be prepared to succeed when the game is on the line. Now, allow it to get ugly, because that's how you get better. Keep dominating, my friend. Now, the good thing about training ugly is that you can always clean it up. The faster you clean it up, the faster you will enjoy success. Damn, that sounds good. So how do you increase the speed of implementation? Well, having a massive data bank of solutions to get you on track is the starting block. And you're already here in the right place. So all you have to do is subscribe, and I will feed you the rest.